Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is good to see you again. I recently was asked about, I had nail polishes that were sitting up on the top shelf back there of my little cabinet that I have back there. And somebody asked me about the nail polishes that were sitting up there. So I thought I would just do a little video and show you kind of, I guess, what they were, but there's a few more than what I had sitting up there because I had some in my bathroom. So, this is basically my L'Oreal nail polish collection. And it's very small. It's probably the smallest collection that I have so far. I mean, it's one of the newer nail lines out there. I think, I'm trying to think of other brands that I don't have a lot yet of. You know, Butter London would be one where I only have a couple. So anyway, my collection is small, but you might be interested in seeing these anyway, or maybe if you're new to polish or new to the L'Oreal line, you know, these, maybe you'll see something that you would like to sort of start with as well. So I really am not even sure which one of these is the first one that I ever purchased. I only have 4. I think it was probably this one, but I really can't remember. So let's just do them in order. Let's go in order by number. Okay, so this is actually the newest one that I have, and I just got this one just a few weeks ago, probably within the last month or so, maybe 6 weeks or so. This is number 737, and it's called High Tide. Oh, you probably can't see that. And this is one of the one with the gold tops. This, I believe, this was from a collection, and I want to say it was called, no, it was like Nautique or Nautica with like a Q-U-E at the end or something. I think it was supposed to be like a nautical collection for the summertime, but I found this in Kroger's, and my Kroger just got it. So, no, I won't say that my Kroger is, it seems like with nail polish lines, they usually are slower to get them. But they had the full collection. So anyway, you probably can still get this, because I still can. They had another one still the other day I was there, and they still had some of them out. So, but it's just a nice, you know, it's a pretty blue, and it's kind of like, almost hinting towards periwinkle. There's really no purple in it, but it's just one step from being kind of having a purplish hue to it. It's just, I don't know, a really fun blue color, and I think it's really good for the fall too. I mean, this is kind of a year-round blue. I could use this any season. So, really like this one. Let's see, the next one would be the one that I think was the first one I ever got. This is number 380, and it's called Butterfly Kisses. I'm really not sure. This one has a gold cap too. I want to say that this was part of the permanent line, but I don't know for sure. I believe it is, because I think I got this when they first, you know, when they first came out and they had their full display. I've noticed lately Ulta is not carrying their nail polishes anymore. My Ulta isn't. So it's getting harder to find the polishes, but I can still get them at my Kroger. I'm not sure if my CVS still carries them or not. I hardly ever go to Walgreens, so I don't know about Walgreens, but I did notice that my Ulta stopped carrying them. But anyway, this is a beautiful, like a pinky purple, and I hope colors are showing up today. It's, I don't know. Anyway, it's almost like a pale lilac shade, so really pretty. And then I have, let's see, what's the next one? The next one is this. This one is a very interesting color, and I purchased it because it's interesting. It's number 696, the Temptress's Power is what it's called. So it's kind of sparkly, it's kind of brown, it's kind of duochrome with like gold and maybe a hint of green to it. This one, I've had a hard time wearing it though, because by itself, it doesn't look on the nails the way it does in the bottle. because it is a little bit sheer, so the color next to my skin isn't necessarily flattering that way. I think it would be a pretty polish to put over another nail color as well, just to kind of change the color of another polish a little bit, like a nice thick cream opaque polish. You know, put this over it and it will shift the color some and turn it into a different polish. But I haven't figured out what colors I would love it over yet. So this one is still one I'm still figuring out, but it's so pretty and it's so different in the bottle, and that's what got my attention. Now this is one with a silver cap. I think this was part of a collection. Not really sure which collection at this point. Probably a fall, maybe even last year's fall line. I'm not really sure, but anyway, you could probably Google it. I'm sure you can still find bottles of it somewhere, eBay or Amazon, from a super seller or something along those lines if you're interested in it. The last one I have is number 791, and it's called the Muse's Attitude. And this is just like a peacock green color, but it also has I don't know if I would call it a duochrome effect or like kind of an opalescent, sort of iridescent effect, where there's purple. Like as you turn the bottle, there's purple around the edges. It's hard to explain, but it's not in the teal, it's around the edges. And it's just so interesting to kind of look at. It's just such a pretty polish. This one can be a little tricky putting on. It can be a little streaky, so you kind of have to put it on in thicker, put on a thicker coat and do multiple coats, but it's just such a pretty and interesting color, and that's what attracted me to it in the bottle. So there you have it. That's my little L'Oreal, nail polish collection that I have so far. And these are probably was these two that were sitting up there on the shelf that got, I think that got someone's attention to ask about them. So, and these are pretty, fall colors, and really I think this blue is a pretty fall color too. Really, you could wear any of them. I'm never one to put rules on anything, but anyway, so there you have it. So tell me if you have some L'Oreal polishes, tell me what your favorite ones are, because this is a collection that I would like to expand over time. I don't have as many of these, so I would like, if I were going to buy some nail polishes right now, it probably would be some L'Oreal polishes to get a couple more, because I just don't have that many. So tell me what your favorite colors are. There's one I almost picked up. I was talking with Miss Crystal Makeup on Instagram, because she had picked up one literally the same day that I bought this one, and it was the one that I almost got. And then the only reason I changed my mind was because this one was a like a limited edition seasonal themed one from a collection. So I decided to get this one first because I think the other one is probably part of the permanent line, or I will more likely be able to find it later. And so I went with this one instead. And I told her, I said, oh my gosh, I literally almost bought that exact same polish today. we must be on the same, wavelength. And that one was one of the ones that they have a celebrity name attached to the colors. So it was one of those that I almost got. So let me know what your favorite L'Oreal polish is, and or if you have any of these, let me know which ones you've got and what you think of them. And I think that's it. So I mean, I hope this was interesting to some of you, or in some way. I know somebody was curious about them, so hopefully I answered their questions about them when they saw them on my shelf. But give me a thumbs up if you just had fun wasting a little bit of your day relaxing with me. And if you have any questions, make sure you put those in the comments, and tell me how you're doing in the comments so I know what's up with you, because you're my friends. And I think that's it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.